Success Green, also known as Stephen Paul Manderson. Hello, welcome to Cornwall. How are you?
I'm good. I'm tired. It was a long drive down here, and I've been a busy boy recently, so I'm tired. But I'm just conserving my energy for the show. I'm all right.
Of course. I mean, we're sat in a fish and chip shop right now, so you're looking forward to your chips.
I am, and my fish.
So what have you been up to recently? I can imagine you've been so busy.
Yeah, just promoting, obviously the album come out, Alive Till I'm Dead, so I've just been promoting that. It went in #2, so we're really happy, but you know, there's still a lot of work to be done. Just loads of festivals, loads of my own shows, and gearing towards the first headline tour in October.
Cool. So what's happening in October? Whereabouts are you going on the tour?
All over England, and then I think we've got some European dates that we're putting in for November now, and then some more dates in December, as well as some in April for next year, so we're planning ahead. It's busy times, and I'm enjoying the ride. You know, my feet haven't touched the ground, and I hope they don't anytime soon.
Yeah. I mean, you probably are thinking about a holiday at some point, but not just yet. Not just yet. You're having too much of a good time.
I don't even know what the word holiday means.
It's all good. I mean, you can have there's a beach around the corner, perhaps a bit later on, a bit of a beach party afterwards.
It's about as close as I'll get to one. I'm in Ibiza next week, and I'm in and out. I won't even get a chance to get to the beach. Yeah, it's just work at the moment. It's good though, man. Being busy is one of the best problems a man could have.
So you're playing Falmouth week, obviously headlining tonight. Are you looking forward to the gig tonight?
Yeah, they mentioned my name, and the crowd went bloody crazy. So yeah, I'm excited about it. It's always, you know, it's easier to give a good show when the crowd give you a lot back, you know, and they sound like they're going to be pretty energetic. So I'm sure they'll wake me up.
Yeah. I mean, it's quite a small venue as well. It's probably only fit a couple of thousand people in there. It's going to be a good vibe in there, isn't it?
Yeah, like the smaller gigs are more intimate and they're a lot more explosive. Really, you kind of fit. You don't get like when you have too many people. It's easier to kind of, I don't know. It's weird. Just like you see less people, the more there are. If that makes any sense. Whereas when it's a smaller gig, it's a lot more personal and you connect with people more.
Exactly.
I think
it's the connection thing that you've got with the audience. So your single, your second single that came out recently, Just Be Good to Green, guest vocals Lily Allen. How was that? How did that come about?
We were just having a natter on Facebook, and I
heard this.
And I mentioned that I cleared the rights to use the words from the original, and she was like, "What? That's one of my favourite songs ever. Let me hear what you've done with it." So I sent her the demo, and she went, "Oh well, why don't you let me sing the chorus, and we can perform it live at Festival," which was last year. And this year I'm performing at Festival myself. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, like, was it over Facebook chat or was it just the Facebook message thing? Because Facebook chat is rubbish. I don't know what you.
I know it usually like people go online, offline, but it was Facebook.
Stereotypical man, not for a stereotypical.
What do you think of the UK hip-hop scene right now? Because obviously you're a major part of it and there's so much more to it. What do you think of it?
Well, it's not even so much the UK hip-hop scene. Like, really and truthfully, I'm the only rapper to kind of get to the top of the charts. Everyone else come from the grime scene, but them walls have kind of been broken down now. It's just really, for lack of a better term, urban music. You know, it's UK underground music and everyone's all in the same boat, and it's nice not to have them boundaries. It's wicked, man. We're killing it.
I mean, you've got artists like Giggs and people like that coming through that you would never think would get through, but they're doing it.
Yeah, it's the time. It's kind of like, it feels like it's our time now. Like, almost like what happened with the Americans and hip-hop in the late 80s, early 90s. It feels like the same thing's happening here. And I think what helped it a lot was us letting go of all the Americanisms. You know, like just making the music our own. And as soon as that happened, all of a sudden, you know, average Joe could relate to it because we're talking about things that the average Joe sees and does.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you're from London, obviously. Yeah. It's all about that sort of music up there and talking about the way you've been brought up and things like that.
Yeah, I like to be introspective. You know, I like to talk about things that I've been through and seen, because at least then I can talk about them with some kind of authority, you know, because I'm not making stuff up. I'm not pulling stuff out of thin air and trying to talk about stuff that I don't really understand. I'm not into telling stories as such.
Yeah, that's good. And what have you got planned for the rest of the summer? I mean, you've already said you've got a constant gigs and everything like that coming up. What are you looking forward to most?
What am I looking forward to most? You know what? It's going to be an emotional one, but it'll be the last gig I do with Lily before she has her little one.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
She's supporting Muse at Wembley, and I'm going to be coming out.
What day? What day is it?
I couldn't tell you.
Because I'm going to one of those dates. So
the 18th rings a bell.
Oh, I'm not sure. I can't remember now.
But yeah, it's gonna be. I'm really looking forward to it, but also it's gonna be emotional because I enjoy doing it so much. Like performing on stage, bro, it's wicked because we bounce off each other so well. You know, it's such a vibe that we built up through doing it so many times. And yeah, it's gonna be weird knowing that we're not gonna do that again for a couple of years.